Hello and welcome to Web3 Diaries. I'm your host Roshni Shingre.
Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I'm your host Shikha Singh, giving you your daily dose of news snippets from the Web3 universe.
Hello, I'm your host Vishakha Thakur. Let's have a look at the news for today. Binance US has backed out of its agreement to purchase $1 billion of bankrupt cryptocurrency brokerage Voyager Digital Assets, the company announced in a tweet. It laid the blame for the move on the hostile and uncertain regulatory climate in the United States. Voyager, the Voyager Official Committee of Unsecured Creditors, and the US government reached an agreement on April 19 for the purchase to go through. The deal had been blocked on March 28 by an emergency stay granted by a judge while the US Department of Justice appealed Voyager's bankruptcy plan. Voyager and the Voyager Official Committee of Unsecured Creditors both tweeted their dismay at the development shortly before Binance US made its announcement. For its part, Binance US stated that it had decided to exercise its right to terminate the asset purchase agreement. It is unclear that what prompted Binance US change of heart, as it was certainly already familiar with the US regulatory environment. The Twitter crypto community reacted with some sympathy for Binance US. I'm surprised Binance lasted as long as it did. I would have bailed a long time ago with all the harassment from the government, Stephen Ellis tweeted. Others were more adamant in their condemnation. Voyager and the Creditors Committee both said they would now work on the toggle option of distributing cash and crypto to customers directly via the Voyager platform. Over to you, Roshni.
Cathie Wood's ARK Invest and European crypto investment firm 21 Shares are both seemingly unperturbed by the cryptocurrency regulatory environment in the United States, again requesting approval for a Bitcoin-based financial product. On April 25th, the two companies requested that the US Securities and Exchange Commission approve the creation of the spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund, despite being rejected twice before. The two companies first applied to create their spot Bitcoin ETF on June 28, 2021, a request that was rejected by SEC in April 2022. The regulator said the product did not meet the requirements of listing a financial product under its rules of practice as well as those of the Exchange Act. The pair filed another request for a second time in May 2022, an application that the SEC rejected again on Jan 26 of this year. An ETF allows investors exposure to a particular asset without actually holding the underlying financial product. A spot Bitcoin ETF allows investors to gain indirect exposure to the cryptocurrency with shares that track Bitcoin's price in real time without actually holding Bitcoin. While the SEC has approved a number of Bitcoin future ETFs which expose buyers to a potential futures value of Bitcoin, it has so far rejected every application for a spot Bitcoin ETF, citing difficulties with protecting investors and the public interest against fraud and manipulation. Over to you, Shikha.
Embattled crypto exchange FTX has announced its decision to sell its futures and options exchange and clearinghouse unit LedgerX to an affiliate of Miami International Holdings. The bankrupt crypto firm and its associated debtors reached an agreement with M7 Holdings LLC to sell the crypto derivatives exchange after M7 Holdings emerged as the top bidder during the exchange's bankruptcy auction. According to press release from FTX earlier today, the LedgerX deal was agreed upon after a comprehensive sales process as part of the Bahamas-based exchange's Chapter 11 proceedings that included multiple bidders. The total proceeds from this transaction is expected to be approximately $50 million. Court filings show that a sale hearing was initially scheduled for April 12th but was postponed 2 days ahead of the hearing. The deal is subject to approval from the US Bankruptcy Court for the District of Delaware and the US Commodities and Futures Trading Commission. Crypto hedge fund Ledger Prime, a part of the parent company, announced in September last year that it would return external capital to investors and continue managing the $400 million in assets under management it had at the time. LedgerX reportedly had a trading and clearing revenue of $1.2 million and a negative EBITDA of $17 million in 2022. That's it in today's special segment. For more such updates, keep watching 3.0 TV. Do not forget to share, subscribe and like our channel. Do press the bell icon for more such updates. Thank you.